Hey Taurus, this is Moon Pie doing your love reading for the end of February 2020, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So, guys, I have a new channel. In the description box below this video, there is a link to my new channel. So I'm trying to get everyone to check it out. The link, once you click on the link, you'll see the channel there. Please check out the videos if they apply for you. And it's a little bit of an educational channel on dealing with very bad people. And if you could hit the subscribe button, I would truly appreciate that. And the like buttons too. That would be awesome. All right, so let's take a look here. Happy Valentine's Day. So this is the end of February, like the 14th through the 29th. It's just like crazy that it's March already. Just about. I'm ready for spring. All right, Taurus. I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels to start off the reading. See what you guys need to know for the end of February 2020. Whoops, too many cards. 1 second. Messages for Taurus for love the last couple of weeks, second half of February. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Taurus, I know sometimes you can feel kind of like down about things. Sometimes, not always, but for some reason, some of you might be maybe you're not getting any love, or you feel like you're not getting any love or haven't been. But that doesn't mean you should quit. That doesn't mean you should give up. Okay? So, or you're in a connection with someone, or maybe you're in separation with them, and you try not to despair the last couple of weeks. I don't know. You're just told, you're being told the message here. It's very clear because I'm reading it. It's just to stay optimistic about love in general. Don't give up. Okay. Now let's take a look here. We're going to look at you and then take a look at whomever you might be connected with. All right. Page of Swords in the reverse. Who are you watching, Taurus? You know, Page of Swords in the upright, I know that sometimes readers will see that as like the spy card, but it's actually the spy card when it's in reverse. When it's in the upright, it's more about gossip and communication that's very truthful but not very nice all the time, okay? But in the reverse, there's an energy here of like checking on someone, checking someone's social media, rereading old texts, checking information, like trying to figure something out is what I hear. But this in the reverse, you, Taurus, may have communicated something to somebody that was not, it was candid, or you did something with your sword. You cut somebody out, or you cut someone. I don't feel like you were intentionally trying to hurt someone, but I do feel that you had had enough of something, and there is a possibility that you could be looking to see if it had any effect on that person, or looking maybe, I'm just going to say it, missing somebody and trying to remain positive about something. Maybe there was an argument. Somebody must have had an argument, and now there's a cooling off period has come and gone, and now there's this energy of like watching someone, maybe seeing if now that we've cooled off we can talk, is how I feel. Looking to see if there's an opportunity to have conversation or truthful conversation. Yep. Ace of Swords. I love when the cards confirm what my message is when it comes out. So, yep, there's a communication. I feel like you're going to initiate some kind of communication. Your intention here is to be victorious with your communication. Your intention here is to clear the air, cut through the smoke and mirrors, clear the air, no more gray clouds. You want to be the victor in this communication, or what it is that you want to say to this person. This is what you intend to do. And all these swords has something to do with the thoughts, positive thinking, going from negative thinking to positive thinking, and trying to clear out this situation. So I feel like you're going to be initiating some kind of communication sometime at the end of February to clear something out. Now let me just have a look. And also you could be dealing with an air sign. If not, it's just representative of air energy where there's communication. And communication for air would be Mercury, Gemini. So some of you could be connected with a Gemini, or on your cusp maybe of Taurus, Gemini, and you're getting yourself prepared to say something. Okay. Wow. Wheel of Fortune in reverse for the other person. I feel that the person that you're connected with, whatever was said or whatever, there may be an energy on your side of wanting or maybe attempting to retract some things that were said or hoping. I feel the person that you're connected with is kind of still stuck from that conversation or that situation. Okay? They haven't completely moved on, and it's not because they don't choose to, but there's an unresolved issue. This Wheel of Fortune always reminds me of like somebody whose car, is stuck in the mud and the wheel just keeps spinning and spinning and they just can't get it out. And I feel like this person is like been spinning in their head, spinning wheels in their head about still trying to figure out what happened or what the conversation was about, and they don't feel like there's been a resolution. It doesn't feel favorable to them. They haven't been able to do anything. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, and the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, the 8 of Swords or 7 of Swords reversed is coming clean, opening up. 10 of Swords, not ready to surrender. Page of Pentacles, not sure about communicating. Not sure how they feel about this. If it must have been an argument of some sort or something that happened that caused them to be very upset with you. And it's still kind of like they're like a hamster in a wheel, still spinning this energy around, trying to figure out how to fix it. And I feel like you know how to do that. You know how to come clean. The Ace of Swords is like potential for clarity. And I feel like your person is still optimistic about you as well. Okay? Queen of Wands. So could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But for the most part, whoever you're dealing with, whatever their sign is, they're in every other area of their lives, they are pretty confident about things. Like they're really okay. It's just a situation. They haven't been able to resolve it. And so they don't think about it too much, right? Because you see the Queen of Wands sitting here and she's just looking the other way, focusing on other things. So maybe it's because it's been a while since there was communication, but when it comes up to her, or she thinks or he thinks about the situation, it's still kind of like spinning their wheels about it because it's not resolved. So I feel like I feel like there's an element of romance here in this connection, but there's a blockage. And the Ace of Swords is always about having communication to overcome those blockages and obstacles. Okay. Let's see what else is going on with you. And now you have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So this is a burden. This has been kind of a burden for you. Whatever this thing was, or whatever was going on, or whatever this, whatever you might be seeing. I don't know. I just kind of feel like, listen, let's keep it real here. I mean, it's your sign. And, just because you're listening doesn't mean that you can't get karma too. And I feel that something was said from your side, and I feel like it's kind of coming back to bite you, and you don't want it to come back and bite you, and you want to try to resolve it. You want to try and fix it because it's kind of been weighing heavy on your heart, on your mind. Okay, the Hangman. See, this person, Piscean energy here, this person is just basically like they're for the most part, they are very much still stuck on it, but they're trying to distract themselves and stay in their glowy positive energy. Okay, and also about you, trying to stay positive, but this situation needs to be resolved. Definitely. And because the Ace of Cups, this love could not truly come forward. Even the potential for it to get off the ground didn't happen because of this argument or this thing. Maybe did you see something that they did, and were they messing around with somebody else? And whatever it might have been, I feel like there was just like this cutoff that just came. It's just cut off. And there was really not much of an explanation. I feel like on your part, you either you didn't want to talk about it, or you knew if you did, you'd probably bust this person's nose. And so you're just kind of like, but you're still carrying around this burden, and you got to get this off your chest. You have to, you want to communicate with them because you can't release this. It's still weighing heavily on you. And I feel like the potential for love, this person, I feel like there was a potential here with them, and they let it go. And they've pulled it back because they really didn't have a choice, right? I always feel like I'm coming down on Taurus, and I don't mean to be, but yeah, you're going to communicate. There might be some Valentine's messages if you're listening to this before Valentine's Day, but there might be some communication, Cupid's arrows. You might be giving or sending out, like out of the blue, fast, positive news, positive thinking. Taurus, I feel like you still care for this person. And I feel like you do want to communicate with them. I do. And so I don't know what they're going to do on their end, because I'm not really seeing much. I kind of feel like they're looking away from everything here. They gave up on the love, or they just put it on the back burner. And I feel like if you have something that you need to clear the air with them, I feel like there will be like some text messages or messages somehow, somewhere, or communication or some news or something that you're going to deliver to try to gain clarity and maybe fix this situation. Right? And they may or they may not accept it. Will they accept it? King of Wands in the reverse. I feel like your person is currently dealing with another person right now. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but they're dealing with someone who's really off-centered, off-balance. This person's got like a lot of stuff going on. And they might be like a bit conflicted when it comes to you and the person that they're connecting with at this time. So, but you know what? If you feel like you have to clear the area of something, you try to stay positive about it. And if you feel like that's something you need to do, then go ahead and do it. Right? It doesn't mean that later it won't come up, but I feel like for the last couple of weeks, the person that you may be needing to connect with, they may respond and say thanks, but it might just be like there won't be like, there'll be a delay start here with love. Okay. I feel like romance at some point, or this connection will come back around at some point. But for now, I feel like they've got something going on here with somebody else, that also is also delayed, and there's no romantic start with them. Okay. So this person sits in a like no-win situation right now. Excuse me. So I have, and I feel like they're not really trying to choose between you and somebody else. I feel like they're they're not even looking, like they're looking the other way. And the person they're connected with is looking at them, but from a very unstable place. And there's just the Ace of Cups reverse. Like there's no love happening for this person. So they may not even be interested in having any kind of love start at the end of February. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't, if you want to, bring some clarity and truth and optimism to their life once more again. All right. So, even if you saw something that made you upset, you can express it, that you were upset by something. You can be, bring it all out, talk about it, put it out there. What they do with that is on them, So let's see what your lover's oracle message is. Oh, soulmate. Who got this? Aries got this. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. No, Aquarius got this. No, Pisces? No, I can't remember. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So this is definitely a soulmate connection. And of course, hence the reason for the struggle, right? So we'll see how it goes. That's your reading. Don't forget to click on the link in the description box below and check out my new channel.